Hello everyone. Today is an exciting day as Division 1 is now finally released and ready for you to play. You may notice Division 1 is shorter than originally intended, with only the first 3 chapters of the game. This is because from now on, we plan to do smaller but more polished divisions with more frequent releases. So with all this in mind, Division 2 now contains all of Water Hazard, and Division 3 contains Black Mesa East and Ravenholm. The post-release patch is already in the works, and if you encounter any bugs, make sure to report them to us in the RTBR Discord server feedback channel. The train station will be the introduction to the mod. This map has been overhauled and given a massive visual upgrade to give a good wow to the player when they first step into the world of Raising the Bar Retail. This map was primarily worked on by Moldron and later by me, with Shockwave doing some upgrades plus adding a new area.
City 17's tenements are well-known derelict and cramped corridors and are the first introduction to the stronghold the Combine has onto its citizens' personal living spaces. This map was initially worked on by Moldron and remains functionally the same as the original, but with some new props and extra areas implemented by Dimitron, and with a completely new lighting that I've implemented to the map.
The RTBR pistol had a really nice texture, however, we felt like we needed to make a few extremely subtle modifications to call back Retail Half-Life 2's iconic pistol. So by slightly enhancing the colors and adding a few small details, I gave it a new look while also staying true to RTBR's pistol.
Kleiner's lab was our primary choreographed set piece for Division 1. The atmosphere and interactables of RTBR's Kleiner's lab were merged into the map. This map was art passed by Moldron, with me polishing up certain areas and patching up the choreography alongside a new area by Shockwave that calls back to the incident with the cat.
We recently have started making some changes in the sound department to fit. I have been leading this effort in creating custom weapon sounds that should bring a new retail feel to the weapons while also keeping the original RTBR style intact. Here is an example of how they will sound in-game.
This level we showed previously in the canals was given a massive overhaul with heavily modified routes by me, and I added an entire new areas with exciting combat. The visuals were enhanced and overhauled by Shockwave with a lot of heavy modification he did to existing areas. The maps also contains 2 new tracks composed by Dimitron, who also finalized the gameplay and visual design of the map.
As we are working on an entirely new OST for retail, I decided to contribute some music. This specific track is called Outside World, and it will play in Canal 05 to fit the new atmosphere and theme we've built up for these new areas we've added.
Since we last showcased Canal 05, it became a collective effort for us to give the new areas a full gameplay and visual overhaul based on feedback and in order to bring it up to RTBR visual standards. Moldron originally worked on the map. Afterward, Dimitron integrated the new areas and new geometry alongside Shockwave, doing the visual overhaul with Inimini and myself, polishing up the map and its gameplay to finish it off.
Whilst Division 1 may be out, we still have some exciting stuff to show off for Division 2, starting with this water hazard level. I wrote a new gameplay for Canal 08 alongside the previous gameplay paths done by Dimitron and art paths done by Moldron and later Tirisar. The new gameplay paths I did tweaks the new combat encounters that were added, with some new additions I made that will spice up the map and will make it feel like you are playing Half-Life 2 for the first time again, just like old times.
Well, that's all for today, folks. We're gonna conclude our release article. We're working hard on Division 2 at the time of this article. Before we wrap up here, we're still looking for the following positions on the team to push us full steam ahead on Division 2. Level designers. We're always looking for competent level designers in gameplay and blockout or art pass departments with talent that can help push us forward. Hard surface 3D modelers. We're still looking for hard surface 3D modelers who can recreate content props alongside creating original ones. 3D animators. We're still looking for 3D animators specializing in animating NPCs and rigging animations for choreography specialists. Texture artists. We're currently looking for texture artists with experience in creating world materials, preferably with experience in source engine texture formats. If any of these roles look interesting to you, please apply via the application form in the description of the video. Thanks to everyone for supporting us, and enjoy playing Raising the Bar Retail Division 1.